Now, this video is of young ladies in their 20s. They came out to dance to represent a culture, which is Igbo culture. And then they were seen dancing, and a good part of their private part was being exposed. This video caused a stir on social media because a lot of people said that this was a misrepresentation of the Igbo culture. Other people said that this video would mislead young people coming up, and other people were of the view that if people see such display who are not knowledgeable about the Igbo culture, they will have this assumption that yes, this is what the Igbo culture do, and this is how their cultural dance is. And some people might even go ahead to replicate this. But then one among the ladies came out to respond to the controversial statement that kept going on viral on social media. She said that she is in her 20s, and this body that God gave her, she wants to flaunt it to the best of her ability. She wants to flaunt it as much as she can because she knows that she's going to get old someday, and when that time comes, she won't be able to flaunt the body as she wants. And also, she went further to say that if it were some big celebrities came out to do such thing, nobody is going to say anything about it. Nobody is going to judge them. Nobody is going to do this. Nobody is going to say that. And then she feels she's flaunting her body. She's enjoying herself because she is in her 20s. Seeing young, promising, beautiful ladies coming to expose a sensitive part of their body to the whole world to see in the name of flaunting their body. Now the question is, who are you flaunting this body for? The people you are flaunting this body for to see, do they really matter? Do they really count that much that you stoop so low to strip yourself almost naked in order to showcase them what nobody even cares about? Another worry I had was that she said she is young, she's in her 20s, she want to flaunt it as much as she can because when she gets old, she won't be able to flaunt it. Can you imagine that ridiculous statement? So, are you trying to say that our mothers who existed before the advent of the social media did not live a fulfilled life, or their life was nothing to write home about simply because they didn't expose their body on the social media for the world to see? Or are you in any way inferring that people who cover themselves and dress decently don't have anything to do? But wait a minute, aside flaunting your body for the world to see, what else do you have to offer? Imagine that body of yours is no more there. Let's not even go about you getting old. Imagine something happened to that front and back you are proud of. What next? What else do you have to offer to the society? What else do you have to offer to your viewers? What else do you have to give to people? Little wonder that a lot of women are no longer respected in the society. Little wonder if young, beautiful, promising women go out to look for job opportunity, they are being mistaken or misinterpreted as people who should exchange their body for a job they are seeking to be employed. And then if they refuse to succumb to that offer, they will not get that job opportunity. Oh, ladies are now seen as sex toy. Like they are seen as people who can be used to as exchange tool to get whatever they want, which is not so. These are the kind of things that devalue women. Imagine adolescents and young adults coming up seeing such display from a young person and they make her their role model. Imagine the kind of thoughts they will be thinking, the kind of ideologies they will be building. They will keep growing and be thinking that they have to flaunt their bodies before they become social, before they become influencers, before they reach a certain stage in the society, and which is not so. But I want to conclude by telling you, young ladies, you can stand out in the society without selling your body. You can stand out in the society without revealing the secret part of your body to the world to see. You can become a full potential virtue woman without following or seconding to the pressure of the media and the world. You can stand out without flaunting your nakedness on social media for people who don't even matter, people who don't even care how you live or exist. Also, you can become that very person that God wants you to become without flaunting your nakedness. Because what actually are you looking for? Flaunting your body. making things that God has given you as a private asset public. You can become the full measure of what God has created you to become without seconding to the pressure of social media. Look at the great women in our society who are crushing their goals, whom God is using to do a lot of things in private firms, in other industries and organizations, and even in the government. They don't have to come flaunt their nakedness online before they become women of value and women of importance. For you to become a valuable woman, a virtuous woman, even as you're growing, you don't need to come on social media and devalue yourself simply because you're looking for fame or popularity. Imagine the kind of influencers she mentioned, Rihanna and the like. Imagine the kind of people you are measuring as your standard. We have other people who are doing better things, who are representing Christ, and who are standing out and are becoming valuable people in the kingdom. So determined to be one of them, determined to be an ambassador of positive change, determined to lead people the right way and not lead them the wrong way, determined to become someone whom will shine the light for younger generation to see and make you their role model, because there is so much more you don't know that God has invested in you. You can use it to affect your generation positively without flaunting your body, without flaunting your nakedness. So discover those things that God has invested in you. Discover those things that God have deposited in you and start making use of them for your own self first, for your generation, and for the world entirely. Set the pace, though it tarries, but it would pay. Even if nobody is seeing and following and cheering you up, determined to be different, determined to set the pace, because a lot of people would see it later on and determined to be like you. So don't mislead people simply because you want to flaunt your body or because you want to prove a point to people who don't even know you are existing. If you found this video informative, please do well to share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.